If you're looking for an easy weeknight supper, have I got a recipe for you. We're making Maple Dijon Chicken Thighs today. This is such a great dish when you just don't really feel like cooking on a weeknight. It's very simple to make, doesn't make too big of a mess because we're going to use a piece of foil. So you want to get a 9x9 or an 8x8. You can use an aluminum pan, a metal pan, a glass dish. The oven temperature is only going to be 400 degrees, so Pyrex is safe. So I'm just going to line my dish with foil and give it a light spray with cooking spray. And I have 2.5 pounds of chicken thighs. I'm using the chicken thighs with the bone in and the skin on. This is completely up to you. This recipe is also really, really good with boneless, skinless. However, I think that the skin and the bone give more flavor to the meat, and the skin helps hold some of the moisture in. So all I'm going to do at this point, I've got 5 chicken thighs, like I said before, it's about 2.5 pounds. I'm just going to salt and pepper them very, very well on both sides. This is very quick to assemble, so I've already got the oven preheating to 400 degrees. Flip this over. Season the back side. If your chicken thighs have a lot of extra skin, trim them off. You don't need all that extra fat. So I'm just going to line these up in my dish. Over. And then I'm going to make a quick sauce. Starting with half a cup of Dijon mustard, and then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of real maple syrup. If by some chance you can't find maple syrup, in a pinch, I've used log cabin before, and it worked. And then for a little bit of acidity, I'm going to add a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Rice vinegar can be found in like the Asian section of your international food section of your grocery store. So I'm just going to whisk this together until it's very well incorporated. And pour it over the chicken thighs. You want to make sure they're very well coated. So lift them up so that they get sauce on both sides. I want every bit of the chicken thigh to have some of the sauce on it. If you decide to use boneless, skinless chicken thighs, just reduce your cooking time a little bit. It takes a little bit longer for the bone-in, skin-on to cook. And you could do this with chicken breasts too, but chicken thighs are just better. All right, so this is going in the oven for about 45 minutes. A few minutes before I pull it out, I'm going to baste it again with a little bit of the sauce just to make sure it's very well covered. And you leave it as uncovered, bake uncovered. I'm trying to think. That's it. I mean, it's super easy recipe. I'm going to stick it in the oven, and I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Chicken thighs are done. They're baked completely through, and you can see that the skin has gotten a little bit crispy. I like that. And all I need to do at this point is garnish. Let me show you this neat little gadget I found at Cook on Bay, on Bay Street in Beaufort, South Carolina. You just take rosemary, and you want to snip it so it's a little bit stiff. And then you can run your rosemary through the holes in the back, and it will peel it. And then you have like a little cup of just the leaves. So I've done that and chopped a few little pieces of rosemary, and that is our garnish. And that's it. Super easy. To plate it, you could get a big plate of pasta or rice, but I'm just going to put it on this platter. It's hot. Maybe a pinch more of rosemary. And a couple fresh pieces for garnish. And dinner is served.
If you'd like to see more recipes like this, please subscribe. For complete ingredients and cooking instructions and to purchase cookbooks, visit cateringbydebbicovington.com.